But in other news, the Tshwane Council is said to meet today amid tensions within the coalition, in fact, the governing coalition. Questions abound over the recent motions of no confidence in neighbouring municipalities, including Johannesburg. Of course, that happened yesterday. Tshwane Speaker Mncedi Ndzwanana is now expected to hold his own media briefing on key matters, he says, during this session. For more on this, let's bring in SABC News reporter Ofentse Setimo, who joins us now live from the country's capital in Gauteng. And Ofentse, of course, there's real questions, for example, about the future of the mayor of that city, given what we saw take place in Johannesburg yesterday.
Absolutely, and a good morning to your viewers. Well, I can tell you that when we engaged a lot of ANC officials, especially from Joburg and from the city of Gauteng, they are actually telling us that in as much as Action SA refrained from voting to support or to be against the motion of no confidence against Dada Morero, they are saying that whatever they did in Johannesburg is not supposed to affect what happens in Tshwane and what happens in Ekurhuleni. But we all know that, you know, in as much as it might be highly speculative, that what happens in Joburg has a ripple effect on the other metros that are here in Gauteng. Hence, following the announcement by Tshwane Council Speaker saying he's going to address the media on very important matters, we thought it's an opportune moment to try and get clarity as to where the government of local unity actually stands, especially in relation to the ANC and Action SA. As you know, that Action SA and smaller parties were instrumental in getting Dada Morero to the mayorship position of the city of Johannesburg. And in fact, the mayor of Tshwane as well, Nasipi Moya, was also supported by the ANC and smaller parties for her to actually be in charge of Tshwane after the DA was actually ousted. But now with these tensions following the Action SA's refusal to actually partake in this no confidence vote, it sort of leaves things sort of in a bit of a shaky ground. And in fact, the ANC was also saying that they are sort of positioning themselves outside of this government of local unity. So it will be definitely interesting to hear what Mr. Ndzwanana will actually have to tell us. That is the spokesperson, the Speaker of Council of Tshwane, what he will actually have to tell us about what actually transpired yesterday. As you know, that there was 212 councillors who actually voted in favor of the council speaker Nobuhle Mthembu actually to be ousted, and she's from Action SA. And what they thought would actually be a successful motion of no confidence, especially against the mayor, actually backtracked and actually affected Action SA with their Speaker of Council being ousted. So it will be definitely interesting, like I mentioned, to hear a way forward and the state of affairs in terms of the government of local unity between the affected parties. Ayanda.
Absolutely. Ofentse Setimo, live to us there from the streets of Pretoria for now. Thanks very much indeed.